Mr. Shaw, distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, and students. Welcome to the Ellis Speech Day of Sir Ellis Kadoorie Secondary School, West Kowloon. We are delighted that you can join us online this morning to celebrate the academic and extracurricular successes and achievements of our students and graduates. To commence, I would like to invite our principal, Mr. Lee Tong-Jing, to present the school annual report for the year 2020 to 2021. Mr. Lee, please.
Guest of honor, Mr. Level Shop, JP. Guests, parents, teachers, and students, thank you very much for joining us on our annual Speech Day to celebrate our students' achievements in the school year 2020 to 2021. Mr. Shaw is a familiar face, having attended previous school functions, and I am delighted that he accepted our invitation to be guest of honor today. Mr. Shaw completes his secondary education at KG5 in Hong Kong. He continued his studies in the UK, where he gained a first degree in science at the University of Sheffield, and then an MBA at the University of Warwick. Today, Mr. Shaw is Chairman and CEO of Shaw and Company Limited, a Hong Kong-based trading and manufacturing company, and the Chairman of Diverse International Hong Kong Limited, a company that specializes in exporting fashion garments and branded goods. Mr. Shaw was awarded the title of Justice of the Peace by the Hong Kong government in 2015. He is an active member of Hong Kong society and served as a member or the director of many associations, boards, and committee including the General Committee of the Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce, the Hong Kong TV, Trust and Diseases Association, the Woodton Sheep and Textile Team Hospital Governing Board, and the Hong Kong Housing Society. We are honored that Mr. Shaw is here today to encourage our students to strive to do their best. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. It is my honor to deliver the principal's report for the year 2020 to 2021. The full annual school report has been uploaded on our school webpage for your easy reference. I would like to summarize some highlights in this following. First, the school is grateful for the support of its many stakeholders, including the SMC chairs by Mr. Chen Kok-Ye, the PTA, the school staff, our parents, and our collaborators. During the global pandemic, the last school year was challenging, but due to the steadfast support from our benefactors, the EK students were able to adapt to the new normal way of life. Last school year, the EK celebrates its 20th anniversary with the publication of a commemorative magazine and the opening of the History Gallery. It is my privilege to serve as the sixth principal and to continue the excellent work of former principal, Mrs. Yuan Tong Wong Ha, who embarked on her well-deserved retirement at the end of the last school year. Under her impeccable leadership, remarkable drive and determination, unconditional love and care for the Kadoorians, the EK has flourished in many ways. Let's give Mrs. Yuan a big round of applause for her. Thank you very much, Mrs. Young. In the last school year, the school continues to develop on the academic front. The Academic Promotion Committee worked tirelessly to support student learning during the pandemic by organizing many activities and programs to improve study skills, nurture learning, and develop academic potential. In 2021, 91 students set for the Hong Kong DSE examination, obtaining a total of 2 level 5 stars, 3 level 5, and 23 level 4, 1 panel of 6A, achieved the best results. 2 level 5 star, 1 level 5, 3 level 4. He is now at Hong Kong to studying Chinese medicine. English was the best performance subject, with a passing rate of 84.5%. In IGCSE Chinese, 74.5% of candidates obtained level 3 or above. In GCEAS level, 100% of candidates achieved grade A, and 11.1% attained grade C or above in Urdu and Hindi respectively. For applied learning, 50% of candidates attained distinction. Due to their commendable performance, about 80% of our graduate graduates continued their studies. To address the Chinese language learning needs of our NCS students, the school offers IGCSE Chinese and an adapted DSE Chinese language curriculum to help students improve their Chinese. Our dedicated Chinese language teachers use diverse strategies and methods, including e-learning, language and reading across the curriculum. The project reading picture books, exploring Hong Kong under the pandemic, and taking part in outside competitions. A senior EDB officer praised our students' performance in the project, which not only caters to learner diversity, but also incorporated life skills, how students integrate into local society, and gave them a positive value, and gave them a positive fighting spirit to deal with the difficulties faced under COVID-19. Our school entered the 12th Chinese radio drama competition, competing against 215 teams. Our school team reached the final. They were awarded a certificate of merit, and Dick Chun Ho received the Best Announcer Award. The school adopts a holistic approach to promote STEM education. All school students follow a school-based curriculum. To complete STEM projects, students use knowledge from different KLA, using microbeats, mathematics, science, and visual arts. He designs a water dispenser, vacuum cleaner, and step printer fuses. In June and July 2021, our school entered the underwater robotic competition, organized by HKUFT, and was awarded Achievement Level Boards. To better prepare students for the future, the Career Education Committee arranged many activities and programs, including mock job interviews, online quizzes, taster programs, visits to universities, pubs, and restaurants, and a job shadowing project. All of this made students more insights into how to plan for their future. The Career Expo for senior form students comprised a keynote speech and 16 survey sessions from more than 11 industries, and enabled students to learn more about further education and career opportunities. Having a healthy school life and positive values are very important. Last year, the Guidance Committee used its experience to help students cope with life during the global pandemic. Programs catering to their immediate needs were implemented. This included workshops for exam preparation, stress management, and summer interest classes. As a result, they could overcome some of their struggles, improve their well-being, and learn methods to deal with the challenges they have facing under COVID-19. To promote moral and national education, various activities and events were organized to promote national education, broaden students' horizons, and cultivate their core values. The latter was done through workshops and an online video and fun fair on the theme of cultural harmony. Moral education was further strengthened through sexuality education workshops and the exhibition expressing gratitude during the COVID-19 pandemic. The program, the national anthem, the history, etiquette, and national anthem ordinance was successfully implemented in September last year. This helped students get better understanding of the Constitution and the basic law. Living a healthy lifestyle can fight against cancer and stress. Last 2 years, the Health and Sex Education Committee promoted this message through talks and workshops, and by training a team of health ambassadors actively promote the COVID-19 testing and vaccination program so that students will be better prepared for this school year. The ECA committee provides a range of activities for students, including 25 clubs and service groups under the S1 and S2 diversified learning programs. Before, students would learn a Chinese musical instrument, do art, or join one of 3 uniform teams: Hong Kong Air Cadet Corps, Hong Kong Red Cross, and Scouts. The inauguration cum first enrollment ceremony of Hong Kong Red Cross was held in April this year, and the Hong Kong Air Cadet Corps members assisted in graduation ceremonies on important days and special occasions. In the last school year, the school provided many opportunities for students to learn and practice skills to enhance their life-by learning experience and gain a better understanding of Chinese culture. There were dance and interest classes and English drama. The students used the skills they learned. The Dragon and Lion dance class members performed at important school functions. At the Hong Kong School Championships, Jenny Yu was champion in the ballroom dance solo category and in the 5-dance solo category. At the Hong Kong Championships, the 21st Hong Kong School Championships, the Hong Kong Open Champions, and Junior Champions. At the School Dance Festival, the School Oriental Dance Team received a highly commended award and an honors award in the Oriental Dance Solo and Group categories respectively. 4 murals were painted showing student life and learning under the COVID-19 pandemic, and 1 related to national security education, illustrating the message of being a law-abiding and responsible citizen to safeguard Hong Kong. In the Hong Kong School Drama Festival, our school team performed well. They took the award for commendable overall performance, and 4 team members received the award for outstanding performance. Effective education nurtures student creativity, and the achievement of our students reveal that they are very talented and can do extremely well. To enhance teachers' capacity to overcome the challenges of teaching during COVID-19, the staff development team arranged professional development workshops and training sessions about innovative and student-centered teaching strategies and mental well-being. Online demonstrations and workshops address distance learning and teaching during the suspension of face-to-face lessons. The agenda of the Joint Government Schools Teachers Symposium covers teachers' mental well-being and training sessions about diverse teaching strategies adopted during the pandemic. Parental support is important for school success. Homeschool cooperation was promoted and strengthened through principals meeting with parents, ECA subsidies, academic programs, school events, and scholarships. My sincere thanks go to PTA chairs, Mrs. Rachel Galan, and parents and teacher members of the PTA Executive Committee for their support and encouragement. The staff is at the heart of a school. I would like to thank the teaching and support staff for their hard work and dedication, especially last year, where the challenges of school life under the pandemic continue unabated. A special mention goes to Wong Pei Hua and Ms. Elizabeth Zhong, who received the Good Customer Service Award granted by the EDB. To conclude, I would like to thank everyone who has continued to support the EK in its quest to provide the best education we can offer. This includes Principal Year, SMC members, our benefactors, the school social workers with Randy Wong and with Vanessa Lam, all members of the school staff, and the 2 assistant principals, Ms. Wong Pei Hua and Mr. Chen Shi Man. Support and encouragement from the stakeholders encourage
invite members of the official party to present prizes and awards to our prize winners for the academic year 2020 to 2021. Our students, Yan, Randy, Krina, Clary, and Yasmin, will be taking turns to read the names of our prize winners. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite our guest of honor, Mr. Neville S. Schroff, JP, the Managing Director of Schroff and Company Limited, to present some certificates and prizes to our graduates. Mr. Schroff, please.
Sir Ellis Kadoorie Secondary School, West Kowloon, prize presentation 2020 to 2021. Secondary 6, Chan Hee Dixon Sky, mock examination, first in Secondary 6, mock examination, first in 6A. Mock examination, first in NCS Chinese DSE, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, level 4 in HK DSE Mathematics, level 4 in HK DSE Liberal Studies, level 4 in HK DSE Biology, Tang Fong Scholarship, and Dr. Pegma and Harry Lela Academic Scholarship. Deliwa Jasimwan Hua, mock examination, first in 6E, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Alfred, level 5 in HK DSE English Language, and Sahib Street Guru Gobind Singh JI Educational Trust Scholarship. Kosa Sunash, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, level 8 in Cambridge International AS Level Urdu Language, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Kosa Sunash, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, level 8 in Cambridge International AS Level Urdu Language, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Risa Wen Kevin Ivan, mock examination, first in Business, Accounting and Financial Studies, mock examination, first in Information and Communication Technology, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, and level 4 in HK DSE Information and Computer Technology. Samosa Aaron Matthew D, level 4 in HK DSE English Language, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Wong Cam Long, mock examination, second in Secondary 6, mock examination, second in 6A, mock examination, first in Chemistry, mock examination, first in Liberal Studies, mock examination, first in Mathematics, compulsory part, mock examination, first in Mathematics, extended part, Module 2, level 5-star in HK DSE Mathematics, compulsory part, level 5-star in HK DSE Chemistry, level 5 in HK DSE Physics, level 4 in HK DSE Biology, level 4 in HK DSE Liberal Studies, level 4 in HK DSE Mathematics, extended Module 2, scholarship for outstanding Sir Ellis Kadoorie Young Scientist, Dr. Pegma and Harry Lela Academic Scholarship, Hangwell Mathematics Scholarships, and Sir Albert Yu Memorial Prizes for senior secondary school students. Please take a photo of the guests. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite Mrs. Farita Shaw, donor of the Education Support Fund, to present some prizes to our Form 1 students. Mrs. Shaw, please.
Information Technology, first in English Language, first in French, first in Life and Society, and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Louise Julian San Jose, second in Secondary 1, first in 1C, first in Chinese History, first in Home Economics, first in Integrated Science, S1 NCS Chinese History Subject Prize, NCS Student Chinese History Subject Scholarship, and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Tapa Agri, third in Secondary 1, second in 1C, first in Geography, and NCS Student Chinese History Subject Scholarship. Gao Chen Bevan, second in 1A. Xu Wan Jarek Jejun, first in 1B, first in Spanish, and Eric Liddell Award. Please take a photograph with the guest. Papa Sudasan, second in 1B, first in Mathematics, and Hang Leng Mathematics Scholarships. Chen Megan, second in 1D, and first in Visual Arts. Vishwakarma Alina, first in Hindi. Ma Yi Tong Melody, first in Music. Atif Muhammad, first in Urdu, Academic Improvement Awards and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Please take a photograph of the guest. Kowloon Ruzi, first in NCS Chinese DSC. Zhong Michelle, first in Basic Putonghua. Shagufta Bibi, Academically Most Improved Students Award. Gurung Pradeep, Award for Volunteer Movement. Sava Noor, Academic Improvement Awards and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Please take a photograph of the guest. Thank you. Wan Veronica Pinyin, S1 Chinese History Subject Prize and NCS Student Chinese History Subject Scholarship. Lam Wai Chen, Academically Most Improved Students Award. Baroque Angelo Joseph Owens, Prominently Improved Student Contest. Iraes Jericho Diwa, Prominently Improved Student Contest. Please take a photograph of the guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ross. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now may I call upon Ms. Kok Pui Tai Patti, the Chief School Development Officer of Yangjim and Mong Kok District, to present some prizes and scholarships to our students. Ms. Kwok, please.
Secondary 2, Limbu Tancho Han. Second in Secondary 2, second in 2C. First in Physical Education Lessons, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships, Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship, and Eric Liddell Award. Omil Destiny Roleni Tolentino, third in Secondary 2 and first in French. Shukpal, second in 2A. Law Winky, first in 2B, first in Computer and Information Technology, first in Visual Arts, and prominently improved student contest. Ashraf Hifsa, second in 2B, and first in NCS Chinese DSC. Please take a photograph with the guest. Thank you. Wang Ju, first in Chinese language and first in Kowloon Club. Haider Kunwal Sahar Haider, first in Chinese history and NCS student Chinese history subject scholarship. Musubuga Bethany Anderson, first in basic Putupa, NCS student Chinese history subject scholarship, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie scholarships. Ghafoor Rakin Ashraf Bardwania, first in STEM. Christian Lawrence Examina, first in Spanish and NCS student Chinese history subject scholarship. Please take a photograph with the guest. Thank you. Liu Daniel, first in home economics and Sir Ellis Kadoorie scholarships. Pagami Lina, academically most improved students award. Wang Wendy, 57 School Dance Festival, Solo Jazz and Street Dance Commended Award. Mohammed Jabran, Academic Improvements Award. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kwok. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite Mrs. Rachel C. Galan, the chairperson of the PTA and an SMC parent representative, to present some prizes to our Form 2 and Form 3 students. Mrs. Galan, please.
Sherpa Purva, prominently improved student contest. Andy Mauli Emmanuel, Sir Ellis Kadoorie scholarships. Aponda Charles Major, Academic Improvement Awards and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Sukhman Singh, 57 School Dance Festival, Solo Oriental Dance Commended Award, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie scholarships. Please take a photograph of the guest. Thank you. Secondary 3, Learn Hall 1. First in Secondary 3, First in 3C, First in Computer and Information Technology, First in English Language, First in French, First in Life and Society, First in Mathematics, First in Integrated Science, Hong Leong Mathematics Scholarships, and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Villapan Shania Ferrer, second in Secondary 3, second in 3C, first in Spanish, Scholarship for Outstanding SEKM Scientist, and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Mohammed Hussein Ali, third in Secondary 3, first in 3B, first in NCS Chinese DSC, and first in Urdu. Kavita, second in 3A, first in Hindi, and first in Visual Arts. Hong Jai, first in Chinese Language, and first in Cooking Club. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Zhang Yezi, first in Music. Kowloon Paul Timothy Sumapul, first in Physical Education Lessons and Eric Little Award. Duranzik Brendan Anthony, first in Basic Putumbong and prominently improved student contest. Ho Yu Po, first in Geography. Usudan Amiruddin Aguilar, first in French. Please take a photograph with the guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Salam. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite Mr. G.S. Patra, the Honorary Auditor of the PTA and a donor of Sahib Sri Guru Gobind Singh Educational Trust Scholarship to present some prizes to our students. Mr. Patra, please.
Before Ashwin Ashraf Bargonia, first in Business Fundamental and prominently improved student contest. Swan Fong Tarapon, prominently improved student contest, Outstanding Student Award Scheme, and Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Escarmoso Dave Jefferson Santander, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Limbu Namhang Sumbi, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Nisar Hassan, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Kun Joshua, Harmony Scholarship Scheme. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Roger Fei Chang Philippe, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Diego Tamara Mionet, Eric Liddell Award. most improved students award. Lu Jun Chen, Academic Improvement Awards and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Please take a photograph of the guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barca. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now may I call upon Mrs. Yang Moha, our former principal and the donor of the Outstanding SEK Young Scientist Scholarships, to present some prizes to our Form 4 students. Mrs. Yang, please.
Secondary 4, Yuan Fan Fugan. First in Secondary 4, First in 4A, First in Information and Communication Technology, First in Legal Studies, First in Mathematics Extended Part Module 1, First in NCS Chinese DSC, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarship, Dr. Padma and Hari Karila Academic Scholarship, and Eric Widell Award. Wong Yet Yang Charlotte, second in Secondary 4, second in 4A, first in Biology, first in Business, Accounting and Financial Studies, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarship, and Dr. Padma and Hari Karila Academic Scholarship. Lama Ratan, third in Secondary 4, first in Chemistry, Harmony Scholarship Scheme, Future Star Upward Mobility Scholarship 2021, Scholarship for Outstanding Sir Ellis Kadoorie Young Scientist, and Dr. Padma and Hari Karila Academic Scholarship. Chan Hui Yan, first in 4B. Tan Kek Shan, second in 4B, Prominently Improved Student Contest and Award for Volunteer Movement. Please take a photo with the best. Thank you. Chief Sasha Erika, first in 4C. Roy Christina, second in 4C. Young AJ Vinkay Bautista, first in Geography and first in Visual Art HKDSC. Li Yin Ho, first in Chinese Language, first in Economics, first in Mathematics Compulsory Part, and Hamlin Mathematics Scholarship. Raj Sridhika, first in Physical Education Lessons, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships, and Eric Widell Award. Please take a photo with the best. Thank you. C. Megara Eureka Supera, first in English Language, and Sahib Sri Guru Govinda Singh Jha Educational Trust Scholarship. Jaramsa Rakita, first in Other Learning Experiences. Xu Jia Lin, first in Physics and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Taba Injibert, first in Tourism and Hospitality Studies, Hong Kong Indians Women's Club Scholarship, and Academically Most Improved Student Award. Ryan
Kowloon, first in physical education, HKDSE. Please take a photo with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite Mr. Robbie McRobbie, Chief Executive Officer of the Hong Kong Rugby Union and the donor of Eric Liddell Award, to present some more prizes to our Form 4 students and Form 5 as well. Mr. Robbie.
Kowloon Pro, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarship. Permanently improved student contest. Sandhu Jeevandat Singh, Ellis Kadoorie School for Indians Trust. Toledo June Edward, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships, Hong Kong Indians Women's Club Scholarship, and Sahib Sri Guru Govinda Singh Jaya Educational Trust Scholarship. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Ali Elise, Academically Most Improved Student Award. Murtaza Ali, Scholarship for Outstanding Sir Ellis Kadoorie Young Scientist. Smith, 57th School Dance Festival, Solo Oriental Dance, Highly Commended Award. Limbu Diana, Permanently Improved Student Contest. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Academic Improvement Award and Academically Most Improved Student Award. Singh Harinder, 57th School Dance Festival, Solo Oriental Dance, Highly Commended Award. Khan Rafiani, Academic Improvement Award and Academically Most Improved Student Award. Umair Ali, Permanently Improved Student Contest. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you.
Secondary 5, Xing Wing Shan, first in chemistry, first in Chinese language, high distinction in International Chemistry Quiz 2021, Harmony Scholarship Scheme, scholarship for outstanding Sir Ellis Kadoorie Young Scientist, and Dr. Pema and Harry Lela Academic Scholarship. Lawati Logan, second in Secondary 5, second in 5A, first in Physics, high distinction in International Chemistry Quiz 2021, prominently improved student contest, and Dr. Pema and Harry Lela Academic Scholarship. Oja Sumit, first in Secondary 5, first in Mathematics, compulsory part, first in Mathematics, extended part, Module 1, Dr. Pema and Harry Lela Academic Scholarship, Hang Long Mathematics Scholarships, and Sahib Sri Guru Gobind Singh J.I. Educational Trust Scholarship. Wong Michael Trong Hua, first in 5B. Brill Ishampreet Singh, second in 5B. Thank you. Dura Ishan, first in 5C, first in biology, and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Lindu Akash, Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship, second in 5C, and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Tapa Rosny, first in 5D, first in Physical Education Lessons, Eric Little Award, and prominently improved student contest. Tamang Yalina, second in 5D. Amira Abdullah Oshdan, first in English Language, first in Geography, Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship, and Shahid Street Guru Gobind Singh J.I. Educational Trust Scholarship. Please take a photo of the guest. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now with Dr. Ricky Van Yu Cher, Assistant Professor of the Education University of Hong Kong, donor of Brace Love Memorial Scholarship and an outstanding SEK alumnus, to present some prizes to our Form 5 students. Dr. Cho, please.
First in Other Learning Experience, first in Tourism and Hospitality Studies, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships, and Future Star Upward Mobility Scholarship. Galang Philip Edward Serrano, first in NCS Chinese ESU. Chan Hui Yi Gavin J, first in Information and Communication Technology. Mbeli Pinkani, first in Physical Education, HKDSC, and Eric Little Award. Nayab Rice, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarship. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Sam Perdomo Michelle Alexandra, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Hasim Kwasim, Scholarship for Outstanding Sir Ellis Kadoorie Young Scientist and Hong Kong Indian Women's Club Scholarship. Fang Lai Zhang Mei Marathas, prominently improved student contest. Ryan Prashant, Sir Ellis Kadoorie Scholarships. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Guru Rosani, 57 Schools Dance Festival, Solo, Oriental Dance, Highly Commended Award, Kuta, Nepal. Sunita, Academic Improvement Awards. Guru Brian Lira, Academic Improvement Awards and Academically Most Improved Students Award. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
He is our beloved alumnus. Ladies and and gentlemen, may I once again invite our guest of honor, Mr. Neville F. Stroff, JP, to present some final awards to our outstanding students. Mr. Stroff, please.
Special awards for 2020 to 2021. John Michelle, Best Student Counselor. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Bill Bernine Court, Best Student Librarian. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Clarence Yang, Best Student Activities Organizer. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Bride Christina, Best Student Artist. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Bill Ishaki, Prefect of the Year. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you.
Lei Beng Kwai, Best Student Volunteer. Please take a photo with the guest. Thank you. Brady Morgan Tay, Best Student of Performing Arts and Drama. Please take a photo with our guest. Thank you. Wong Gang Le, Best Hong Kong DSC Results and Best Student Scientist. Please take a photo with our guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stroff. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our prize-giving ceremony. So once again, our sincere thanks to the official party for presenting the prize and the awards. As a token of appreciation, we would like to present some souvenirs up to our guests of honor and other guests. First, on behalf of the principal and the teachers, our head girl, Tang Pek Shan Angel of 4B, would like to present a souvenir to our guests of honor. Certificate of appreciation to Mr. Naushia Kaldir Kati, to recognize his endless effort to support our school. The certificate will be presented by Mrs. Yeon Hong Wong Ha, our former principal. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause to the members of the official party. Our sincere thanks for your attendance and the presentation of all the prizes. Thank you. Before we proceed, may I now invite the official party and the teachers on stage to take your seat in the audience. you to address the school. Can you? Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Mr. Lee, for the kind introduction, and good morning to you all, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and students. Firstly, from Mr. Lee's speech today, I was delighted to hear the amazing academic results in the school. Not only of the academic results, but also the high performance in sports, culture, welfare, generally a holistic approach to education, which we are all very much favor of today. An all-round education is what we need today. So congratulations, Mr. Lee, and your team in the school for the wonderful work you're doing. Thank you. I am indeed honored to be invited to address you today and to be able to share this wonderful occasion on your speech day, and also to the graduates who are graduating today. I am humbled to be amongst so many able and bright students who will inevitably be our movers and shakers and stars of the future. But may I please take this opportunity to congratulate every student graduating this year. It is a joyous occasion for you, and yet some of you may feel somewhat anxious at leaving school after spending all these years here. You have completed one part of your life and are now ready to experience the next level in the journey. It would be amiss of me if I did not congratulate the parents and teachers for providing the correct and conducive environment to get you where you are today. To the proud parents, I know that gratifying feeling, having 3 children of my own. It is as parents were graduating themselves. But with love, care, and attention, and open communication, and healthy environment at home, the family unit gets firm bonding, and this is extremely important, as it grounds the child to confidently explore possibilities with having the support of your parents. Their devotion and endless sacrifices through your education journey have now paid off. A good home environment encourages children and young people to have a positive attitude to learning, encourages you to be curious, and most importantly, to have confidence in yourselves. Now, to your proud teachers for providing you with a positive classroom environment and an education second to none, in their passion and enthusiasm in teaching and guiding you, with endless different possibilities for you to explore and choose your careers and future pathways. Teachers match their desire of love of learning to their students' desire of love to learn. The education that your teachers provide you with is like a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to you, and who prepares for it today. Sincere thanks must go to your teachers in fostering a positive learning culture to acquire higher motivation that leads to wonderful learning outcomes in continuing your education. They help towards improving attention, reduce anxiety, and they have supported you emotionally and also towards your future behavior in society. Hence, a big thank you to the valuable work of our teachers. To all our students, this is a very significant time of your life, and with these amazing achievements under your belt, you can do whatever you wish. The key is to pursue and not give up. I say significant because at this young age, you will now need to make exciting choices and decisions that will shape and influence the rest of your future. The course of direction you will take now will take you to another level of your life, where you will be more independent. You will be out from your comfort zone and away from your parents, where you will now need to be more responsible for your actions. Your own personal journey will start soon, where you will have to start managing your financial affairs and making your own choices, whether it be at university or at work. But you cannot be better prepared at this age to take on any challenges than you are now. And why is that? Because you have had your parents' unwavering support, love, and guidance. And they've always been by your side and provided you with a lifetime of encouragement and, most importantly, confidence. Your teachers have all along made this remarkable journey together with you by empowering you with the knowledge required for you to succeed. You have been privileged to be educated in Sir Ellis Kadoorie School, which has helped you to cultivate a sound and steadfast, all-round inclusive environment, which has been conducive to giving you a successful mindset. You may not realize it, but you have been fed with that ample knowledge and information, and now how you will channel that know-how will then help you to be successful in whatever you decide to pursue. Your wonderful school has provided you with a multiple platform and connecting you with opportunities in sports, arts, and culture. Don't distance yourself from failure. You will hear many critical views and opinions. People will say and advise that some things can't be done, and it is impossible. To be a person who accepts diversity and inclusion, which I know Sir Ellis Kadoorie School incorporates and excels in. You will need to learn certain virtues yourself, like to be tolerant, to be humble, and to be respectful to others. It is not always scoring the highest grades that matters, as you will learn later that there is more to life than grades alone, and an all-round education is just as important. Talking about grades and high achievers, and I mean literally high, it was reported a few years ago that a KG5 alumni became the youngest in Hong Kong to scale the heights of Mount Everest. Now, that could be considered a very high achiever, and literally for him, the sky was the limit. Most of you will be going to university and higher education, but for those that would like to choose a different path, then there are all so many options open to you. Other avenues could include music, culture, the arts, vocational training, even being a professional rugby player. Whatever it may be, but just stay focused and persevere. I remember when I was at KG5, I think not too long ago, when we were called Form 5, and I think today's called Year 11, I was practicing cricket in the nets after school with others from the first team. A Form 3 boy comes up and asks if he could join in. And of course, showing a like good sportsmanship, and we naturally say, yes, sure you can. Well, this younger boy bowled me a ball that whizzed past my head by a foot. It just flew past me. We were all 15 to 18-year-olds. But we no doubt took this 13-year-old into our team, and he continued to excel in the sport to our delight, winning cricket matches for us, so much so that we became the only school in Hong Kong to play club cricket at that time. Despite the disappointment of his father that he did not pursue his education, that boy decided to follow a career in professional cricket and played at county level till he opened the bowling for England in test matches. This KG5 lad was, maybe some of you know who know cricket, was Dermot Reeve. And his father at the time was the headmaster of KG5, Alec Reeve. To add to this, he is now too old to play cricket, so he currently does some occasional public speaking with a comical element, so he's a part comedian. This is a great example for us all here to ponder, because we should not be afraid to pursue our dreams and to do something different, provided you will persevere it with your passion. I know your former principal, Mrs. Yuan, and present principal, Mr. Lee, and the team at the Ellis Kadoorie School. They all strive to provide a solid all-round education for you, and the students are fortunate to benefit from this. So please use this opportunity to do what you have a passion to do. You've had the opportunity of an education in this prestigious school, but this is only the first step, and now you need to utilize your knowledge that you gained here and go into the world with confidence. You must follow up from everything you've learned here, not only academically, but in development of your social skills and the networking opportunities and friendships you've gained here. I say follow up, as this reminds me that 6 years ago, I led a Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce mission to Myanmar, and the next year, we have to arrange another mission to another emerging market. But one of my committee members said he's not going to go this time because he gained nothing from the last trip into Myanmar. I then responded that you did seem to network with potential customers on the mission, as did the other delegates. You did collect many name cards and contacts, but did you follow up? To which you replied no, and said I expected them to connect with me. However, I did emphasize the importance of following up at the end of every trip, to which he did not. So, in your life, please do not expect others to come forth. You will need to take the initiative. The key is to follow up and always follow through. This is important, whether it is in friendship, socially, or in your business. Please do not lose the opportunity to follow up and maintain your connections and relationships made here at school. Some of the best friends in life will have been made at your schools and universities. It was known for me to be so. So treasure to keep your friendships today, as you never know how these connections will work for you tomorrow or in the future. I was given a free choice to choose an appropriate topic for today's occasion. So if I may, I would like to share some of my business and life experiences with you, which has helped me and which can also be applied to other fields. Now, students, please put your hands up if you know what this picture is. Come on, some of you must know. We did biology. Don't be shy, put up your hands if you know what it is. You should know what we're going through the last couple of years. It is a virus. And the strands next to it, then are the DNA strands, which we developed our messenger RNA, mRNA vaccine technology from it. Okay, now the reason I'm telling you this is because you might have guessed, I trained as a scientist, believe it or not, as a virologist, which still is my passion. But because my family had a growing business, my father suggested that I try out trading and manufacturing for a few months. In any case, at that time, there was not too much scope for scientific research in Hong Kong, unlike today, where many universities are accelerating their research programs in viruses. Who knows? I may have been a little useful today as a virologist, with SARS and COVID that are just going through us, but I found business to be much easier than doing research. And of course the money was better as well. I then found I actually enjoyed business and was able to give a different perspective and approach to the way my father was running the business. But what I'm trying to say is that your first qualification can be used wisely to add value to another totally different career path that you may end up doing. In my case, it was adding a scientific approach to doing business. But really, it could be anything. I know many trained engineers are now in finance and banking. The key word that I'd like to stress on today is communicate. The art of communication is very important and vital to your success at work, with your friends, and most importantly, at home with your family. Just to give an example, in one of my offices, I have a super efficient chief accountant who thinks he does not need to communicate. And when my other staff approach him, he responds abruptly and sometimes aggressively because he thinks he does not need to spend time explaining to them. As a result, all my staff dislike him because they say he does not talk and explain things, and it doubles the workload for them. I've had numerous conversations with him, but unfortunately that is the way he is. He is so confident that I do not want to lose him, but at the same time, all my staff are distressed due to his lack of communicative skills. It is a dilemma that I needed to address, but it's still ongoing today. So what I did do is to tell him, instead of continuing with your verbal communication, just send it by email. So now he's communicating with my staff by email. Because it is now in black and white, he tends to choose his words more carefully. Did I solve this communication problem? Not really, but at least there is an improvement through the written communication process. Communication can take various forms, even so little as a friendly expression, even a smile. It does not matter which profession it is, but if you cannot communicate, you will lose business and you will lose your self-respect. A good doctor needs to communicate with his patients and explain in a manner that is understood. Likewise, a lawyer needs to explain to his clients and communicate adequately in a law court, and so forth. When someone comes to me for a job or position in my organization, I do not just look at what they have written on their CV, even if they are from a top university, but at how well they articulate and are able to communicate with myself and others. In a way, they need to sell themselves to me if they want to employ them. I say sell, sell, and sell. Because if you look at every instant and every profession, you are selling something. You could be selling a product or a commodity in your business, or it could be selling a service like travel industry, hotel, and so forth. If you are a professional like a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, an IT specialist, a teacher, whatever, you will need to sell something. It could be your knowledge that you're selling, your speciality, your expertise, or your services. A good teacher needs to be able to communicate effectively and systematically so the students can absorb the facts in a comprehensive manner. This strong communication skill you develop now will distinguish you and give you the edge over others. When employing someone, I tell my HR people to only send me candidates who they feel can fit into our organization. Some of you may be going for interviews soon for universities or for jobs. And hence my advice to you at the interview, that it is imperative that you communicate clearly to the admissions officer at the university why you are passionate about the course that you are planning to embark on. Or if you're going for a job, to make your prospective employer feel that you can fit in and work as a team. Another point I'd like to stress on is that when you go for any interview, please do some background research and offer something a little different that you could bring to the interview table and offer to your prospective employer. In other words, show that you're capable of thinking outside the box, or you will end up being the same as all the other interviewees. I would just like to add that there are many new opportunities that will be available to you in the coming years. So what is your future? Try to digest and comprehend a year or 10 years from now. Think what will be the needs in 10 years' time. Think futuristically. With the advance of medical science, it has been projected that the average life of a person in the next decade has been forecast to be about 95. But for you, young people, you may all be centurions who could live well over 100. What does it actually then mean for you, our today millennials? Populations are going to increase dramatically in 10 years. And what does that mean? It means huge demands for homes and services for the aging population. There will be growing prospects in service industries like hotel, travel, agriculture. There will be huge demand for food products, and clean water supply will be invaluable. So take advantage of opportunities of investments in these areas. A strong sector will be artificial intelligence, innovation and technology, where there is already a massive interest. So if you delve into such startups, then your critical thinking must come into play. Our Chief Executive, Carrie Lam, recent policy address of just a few weeks ago, emphasizes and focuses on Hong Kong being an IT hub, with huge investments in this area for some of you to consider. Her policy address also mentioned a vision for a northern metropolis. This is a huge, massive development that will require many jobs in many fields. The next decade or more will see a new generation of consumers, and the mega trends from this will shape future developments of current industries and those still yet to be created. Online shopping is growing so rapidly, particularly with COVID, that it's having a serious impact on retail trade. Personally, I like to walk into a shop and try on a pair of shoes or feel my suit before purchasing it. However, my children think differently. They prefer to order online and sign on their father's credit card. So please keep up with the new and evolving trends and market conditions. We must move with the changing times and adapt ourselves and our businesses accordingly. Imagine if robots and computers replaced your teachers. Please put your hands up if you think that this may be possible in 20 years from now, that robots and computers may replace teachers. Not too many. I'm glad to see that. But I'm sure the teachers are glad to see that. Please don't worry, teachers. You are definitely irreplaceable. Having said that, please do not ignore that traditional businesses, as it will, not be all about innovation. innovation and technology and startups, there are many businesses which we will continue to need. Mine is a traditional business where we supply goods to the retail stores worldwide. Unfortunately, the retailers are losing out to the giant online shoppers because it may be easier to sit at home and buy from your laptop, and the millennials seem to prefer it. This is putting pressure on our traditional businesses, and now we need to adapt and re-strategize on how to cope with this change. We have decided to select a few of our retailers and partner with them, offering them retail and online shopping. As the saying goes, if you can't beat them, then join them. So we are modifying into our online marketing line. This is new to us, and we will require investing in human resources to manage such technology. The biggest advantage we have in Hong Kong is the mainland. The Belt and Road Initiative will be colossal and will take time to develop over the next 5 to 10 years. But Hong Kong will be a super connector, linking China to other countries. Please, students, take advantage of this. It's a massive concept that Hong Kong is developing with China. However, nearer to home and moving in fast is the Greater Bay Area project encompassing 9 mainland cities surrounding Hong Kong and Macau. Again, please develop on these massive opportunities given to us here in Hong Kong to expand into China in terms of building international schools, infrastructure projects in China, medical facilities, and so forth. It really is endless. Global business feels it is essential to work with and embrace China and move forward. If you plan to stay in this part of the world for any length of time, then you must be fluent in Mandarin. Companies and organizations are continually insisting on it. I have been requested by friends to help their children find jobs, and inevitably one of the first questions is, does he or she speak Mandarin? The need for use of Mandarin language is going to be increasing in the future. This is an issue that all schools need to address and seriously contemplate providing more classes in Mandarin. Not an easy task, but needs resolving soon. There will be mind-boggling changes in the next decades for you to adapt, and adapt to change you will have to do, or you will be left behind. As my youngest daughter was showing me an app on my phone a few months ago, and I said, I don't need these apps. Her response was, Dad, keep up, because if you snooze, you lose. So one needs to keep up with the pace and the changing times. I'm still trying. My other business advice to you is keep things as simple as possible. In most cases, we somehow find ways to complicate matters. Try to resolve them with simple solutions. Think in terms of simplicity. When I am promoting Hong Kong abroad and speaking on Hong Kong's phenomenal success story, one of the key factors I stress on is how our whole system in Hong Kong is so simple. There is minimal government interference and bureaucracy. We have a very basic tax and accounting system compared with any other country in the world. We have a simple and yet effective legal system, maybe second to none. This has designated Hong Kong as one of the freest economies in the world even today. And this is Hong Kong's great success story, simplicity. There is no doubt that you will all be successful in your own way. But you also want to be a part of a caring society. I have no doubt that with the Sir Ellis Kadoorie School background and the knowledge you gain here, that you will be very successful. And when you do become successful, as you will, then what should you do? I personally do hope and wish that you will give back to the community in your own way and reason why I mentioned this, which I'll explain shortly. It is a bit late in my speech, but please indulge me and allow me to briefly introduce myself. I hail from a microscopic community in the world. We are globally less than 100,000 people. That is about one street in Hong Kong. And in Hong Kong itself, we are only about 200 people in my community. Now, I'm sure you must be intrigued. Who are we? We are a population of just less than one street in Hong Kong. I am a Parsi Zoroastrian. Now, can you please put your hands up if you've ever heard of us? Parsi Zoroastrians. Anybody has heard of Parsi Zoroastrians? One? Am I correct? One person? Well, let me tell you what we've done in Hong Kong then. Firstly, we are the oldest practicing religion in the world today. We are over 3,000 years old. So you're talking to somebody who belongs to a religion that's over 3,000 years old. And it hails from Persia, ancient Persia. It is this microscopic community in Hong Kong. I say today is about 200 people, but 50 years ago we were less than 100 people. But this is the community that founded the Star Ferry, the Hong Kong University, the Rottenji Hospital, the Kowloon Cricket Club, amongst many other icons in Hong Kong, including Modi Road, Kowloon Road, and Disney Road, all named after Parsi Zoroastrians. So this is a bit of an education for everyone. You know, that this microscopic community has done so much for Hong Kong, and yet not too many people are aware of it. But it is inherent in our community, a trait, so to speak, that our community has cultivated to be benevolent and making charity a way of life. Society has given us so much to be grateful. So if you can, why not give something back, especially to the place that has given so much to you? It does not have to be monetary, but it could be your time or in any form that you wish. There is a saying that to live is to give, and also to learn to forgive. It is within our tiny community to be philanthropic, and it's not something I even needed to teach my children. It comes from within. My sincere wish that each of you will be able to give something back to society. I would like to conclude by reciting the three tenets of our religion, which I believe is so important to always remember. Good words, good thoughts, and good deeds. In other words, speak good words, think good thoughts, and do good deeds. The saying is from 3,000 years ago and has survived, so it must be worth following. There is no doubt that you will all be high achievers and successful in your future. But if I may suggest some tips to truly add value to your success, and that is to be assertive, but yet be humble, to respect and help the less privileged. The future is bright for all of you, so please stay positive and overplay your strengths. In other words, whatever fields you're strong in, try to develop on those and excel in them. Okay, I think you must be glad this is a conclusion now. I end with a quote from Mr. Ratan Tata. This is a gentleman who has helped develop a massive Tata empire in India. I mean, I say massive. They're the biggest employers in the UK, believe it or not. They own Jaguar plants, a lot of motor plants, a lot of property in the UK. But this gentleman could have been one of the richest top 5 or 6 people in the world today. But instead, he's given a lot of his wealth away. I felt his this book was very humorous and extremely apt for our future generations. Mr. Ratan Tata has a brilliant mind, is an amazing entrepreneur, but even better, a remarkable human being who constantly strives to help this community and constantly wants to find a solution to how he could make a difference in people's lives. Now, he said ups and downs in life are very important to keep us going, up and down. Because a straight line, even an electrocardiogram, means we are not alive. So it's better to be up and down than a straight line. But it's a bit of humor in it, but it's very true. So once again, congratulations to you all, and I wish you great success and good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you all very, very much.
Oh, what an amazing address. Thank you very much, Mrs. Law, for sharing this witty and enlightening speech and advise our students. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon our head boy, Heleno June Edward, to give a vote of thanks. June, please.
I convey my best wishes to the Honorable Guest of Honor, Mr. Neville Schroff, JP. Respected guests, Mrs. Schroff, Ms. Kwok, Mrs. Galang, Mr. McRobbie, Mr. Batra, Dr. To, former Principal Mrs. Yarn, our beloved Principal Mr. Lee, Assistant Principals, guests, parents, teachers, and fellow schoolmates. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege to extend this vote of thanks. On behalf of the school management and all the students, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor, Mr. Schroff. Mr. Schroff's grandfather and family came to China in the late 1800s. His father worked in Shanghai before settling in Hong Kong. 4 generations of his family have lived in Hong Kong and have witnessed its evolution from a small fishing village to the dynamic financial hub that it is today. Mr. Schroff has inherited the talent in running business, now being the CEO of a company which has a long history of excellence in Hong Kong and has provided services across the globe. Mr. Schroff also has a heart to serve the community and has taken up a number of voluntary duties in different sectors of society. Mr. Schroff is definitely an inspiration to the youth of Hong Kong. I am sure schoolmates and all present here today have a lot to take away from Mr. Schroff's inspiring and educational speech today. Being a high achiever in different fields is the most intriguing message of your speech for me. I will also turn my good thoughts into actions to serve the community and to make my parents and the school proud. Thank you very much, Mr. Schroff. I would also like to thank our former principal, Mrs. Yarn, for her selfless devotion to our school. Mrs. Yarn, your daily presence and greetings to us at the school entrance made you an approachable principal. You valued students' opinions and always reminded us to realize our full potential. Your dedication to our school will always be remembered. Thank you, Mrs. Yarn. A big thanks should also go to our benefactors for their unfailing support for Fleur EK and their genuine concern for the welfare of the students. We are also in debt to our school, the devoted members of the School Management Committee, our dedicated principals and teachers, all of whom have played a significant role in our academic pursuits and personal growth. Under your leadership and support, we acquire valuable respectable, responsible, and determined citizens. Although we will encounter hardships in the future, we promise we won't give up easily and won't let those hardships drag us down. Last but not least, to all guests and parents, thank you very much for coming or watching the ceremony online to share our joys and achievements and to witness our progress. We will devote ourselves completely to be upright persons and make you proud. Mr. Schroff, please accept my heartfelt thanks again for your presence at our speech day.
Thank you, Jun. Thank you, Mr. Schroff again. Ladies and gentlemen, to make our speech day extra memorable, our students have prepared some entertainment programs for you to enjoy. Without further ado, I will pass the time to our MCs, whom you will meet a bit later. They are Schrödinger, Alex, and the group. Stay tuned.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the student performance session of the annual speech day. We are your MCs, Shirika from 5A,
Ellis Kadoorie,
Also from 2D. Shirika, you have a lot of experience on stage, but this is the first time we're the MC on speech day. How do you feel?
very honored. Back in Form 1 4 years ago, I was one of the actresses in the school's musical. Since then, I've become an MC on the speech day. It's really great to take part in this solemn ceremony. I'm really proud to be one of the MCs.
I agree, it's awesome to be a part of it, but I'm a bit nervous.
It's okay. We are now at the more relaxing part of the event.
Yes, as we all know, Sir EK students are all keen on performing, and our performances can always make you go wow.
But the pandemic has changed our lives so much. All the practices, competitions, and performances were cancelled in the past 2 years. We couldn't even go jogging or work out. I've lost so much of my muscles.
Not true. If you really want to, you still can. What performance do we have now?
How about ballroom dance?
Ballroom dance? You mean the dance with men wearing tight fits and girls wearing glamorous, sexy costumes? That's cool!
Now, focus on the dance, young man. Jenny Yu in 3B has never ceased to practice dancing even at the time of lockdown. She took part in various dance competitions organized by the Hong Kong Ballroom Dance Council Limited. In the Hong Kong Championship and the 21st Hong Kong Full Championship category, Jenny won the champion of ballroom dancing solo in waltz and tango.
Also in the Open Champion and Junior Champion category, she again won the champion of ballroom dancing solo in waltz and tango and entered the final round of under 16 Group A5 dance in solo, which is a great accomplishment.
Nice!
Jenny will perform a lively, energetic Latin dance for us. It's cha-cha.
Please sit back and enjoy.
Isn't that wonderful? The dance is not only beautiful and energetic, it also helps to lift up the mood at gloomy times.
Sure, but I still appreciate the glamorous dance costume works. What's the next performance?
How about another dance, an all-boy dance?
Wait. It must be the energetic and fun-filling Punjabi dance by the legendary EK Bongo Warriors. I kind of heard of it.
Yup, the Banga Warriors have not performed openly for quite some time since the pandemic. Today, they are in full scale and are ready to show their best.
But what is a Banga dance?
Banga dance was originated from the northern part of the Indian subcontinent, began as a part of the harvest celebration, and eventually became an element of many diverse occasions, such as weddings and New Year celebrations.
This dance group is known as the only boys team in Hong Kong and has performed at many dance competitions. In the 58th Hong Kong Inter-School Dance Festival in the year 2020-2021, this Punjabi dance team has received an Orange Award in the group dance category for highly commended and one Merit Award in the solo dance category. They have also participated in the dance competition by the new TV and are among the top 10 teams. And, let's not forget, the dances are choreographed by themselves.
You seem to know a lot.
Just heard.
The dancers' energetic moves, vigorous kicks, leaps, and bends of the body, thrusting arms and shoulder movements, combined with the colorful costumes and traditional dance instruments, create a positive vibe on the stage.
So, without further delay, let's witness this dance performance and enjoy the Punjabi dance. Bhangra, Bhangra, Bhangra!
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Williams.
Wow, how exciting! It's energetic, colorful, and glamorous. This dance team is the gems of DK.
Not only the dance team, everyone here is.
But what is it? Your guitar looks so weird.
Yeah, it's not a guitar. It's a pipa. P-I-P-A, a Chinese flute.
It looks so funny. Do you know how to play it?
I do. I learned it back in S2 in the Chinese music ensemble.
Oh yes, I remember some of our classmates doing it every Wednesday after school. Chinese instruments look very funny.
Not really. But traditional Chinese music is very complicated. Like, there are 8 categories of Chinese musical instruments. They are Gam, Sek, Si, Zhong, Tao, Tou, Ga, Mo.
I know. Gum is metal. It's made into bells of different sizes and got hung up. Different notes are made by hitting a bell. So is Sek, which means rock or stone. Rock planes of different sizes and shapes are hung up and hit with a stick.
See, must be string instruments like the harp-shaped Hong Hao and Pie Pa. And Chok, which means bamboo, must be a kind of growing instrument.
Yep, but Pao is a special kind of bottle-shaped ground being dried and empty and made into an instrument like the body of a guitar. Tou means the earth or soil. It is an instrument made from clay.
Ga is leather, which is made into drums of different sizes. And finally, Mo is wood, a kind of percussion hit with a stick. It's really rich but complex.
But modern Chinese music are more like the Western instruments, categorized into 4 big families.
Oh, I know. Choi, Ta, Lai, Da, isn't it?
Yep, which are Iti, pipa, erhu, and drums. The 4 families accompany each other to produce a harmony.
It's a very good music lesson, but why do we keep talking about it?
Because the Chinese music ensemble is going to perform for us. This year, a group of S1, S2, and a few senior students are taking part in a Chinese musical instrument training. An ensemble of Chinese wind, string, and percussion instruments is arranged only after a few sessions of training.
These students are going to perform 3 pieces of music parts. The first piece, Wu Lei Fa, Jasmine. It is a well-known Chinese traditional folk song which is happy and light-hearted.
The second piece is Commander's Order, Zhe Guan Lei. It was a piece of imperial music of the royal family in the Tang Dynasty 1,500 years ago. This music piece has been used in a lot of modern dramas and movies. You may know it better by the name Lang Yi Dong Ji Ji Kan.
This piece of music is famous for its strong beats and power. It tries to express a commander's iron will to win the battle for his country. He gives his order with full strength and power to boost the army's morale.
And the final piece is a mystery.
Yep, but everyone knows it and the audience will definitely wow for this music piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the Chinese Music Ensemble.
Woo!
The lyrics is printed on the last page of the program booklet. These rise for the school song. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our Annual Speech Day. Once again, we would like to express our gratitude to our guests and parents for joining us today. And I would like to invite members of the official party to proceed to room 109 for photo taking. Would everyone remain standing?